Ayo, what's up everyone? How y'all doing? My name is Aiden Scar. I'm a musician, entertainer, gamer, everything else from Citrus County, Florida, and I am so happy to be making videos for y'all on my YouTube channel. How's everyone's day today? I hope y'all day is going good. I've just been working, working 9 to 5s, typical stuff, like everyday life that you live through. Am I missing something? Oh yeah, the title of the video. Ooh. Okay. So for today's video, I have no script. I have nothing. I'm just here to talk to y'all. I'm just here to bring y'all a storytime video. I used to do storytime videos in the past. Now it's a great time to bring it back up. The story for this video is kind of a sad one. It's kind of something that is very, very devastating to hear. It's about a rapper by the name of Moosh Money. Do y'all know who Moosh Money is? Y'all don't know Moosh Money? If y'all don't know who Moosh Money is, Moosh Money, born DeQuincy Coleman McRae III, born on whatever fuck birthday I don't give a shit about. He is a rapper from Philly, and he was part of a very popular rap duo group in the early to late 2010s with Twist, his longtime friend and longtime collaborator. They did stuff together as Moosh and Twist. And they went on to do a bunch of music and a bunch of shows. They did songs with Futuristic, did songs with Devon Terrell, and did songs with Lil Uzi Vert. And did many more songs. Of course, forgetting Hoodie Allen. And, I don't know. I don't know who else, but those are the people that I know who made collabs with them. I'm here to talk about my experience with Moosh Quincy. I guess I should start from the beginning. Around January to February of 2024, last year, Moosh contacted me through Instagram DMs, and this is what he said. So here's the context of this whole scenario. Moosh, out of the ordinary, contacted me through Instagram DMs between the week of January 30th through like February 1st of 2024 last year. He contacted me out of the blue, and he texted me this. Hey dude, your music is dope. I'm headed on tour this spring and wanted to know if you'd be interested in an opening slot. Much love. That's so awesome, y'all. Like, Moosh from Moosh and Twist contacting me, a rapper who's had shows in the past before, a rapper who's done collabs with the people I mentioned before, and like, yo, this is such a great opportunity. Found me out of the blue, like. So I texted him, OMG, fuck yeah, sign me up, heart, ha ha ha, 3 emojis. Bro, it would be an honor to perform, even for a minute. Let's do it, all cap. At first, I didn't know who Moosh was. At first, I was like, yo, this sounds familiar. Check his profile. People that I follow him. Like, oh shit. So like, he must be like the real deal. Am I going to reveal all the messages that me and Moosh had? Probably. But just to give y'all context of the situation of what happened between me and Moosh. So after I say, let's do it, he responded to me saying, hey bro, I'll send you the details and you can let me know what you think. Then he sends me a bunch of different cities along with their individual venues. So As you can see, Boston has the Middle East, New York has Jerome NYC, Philly, and Washington, Charlotte, Atlanta, all these other shows. Oh, look, there's an Orlando one. Orlando, Florida. Soundbar? Soundbar? Like, what? Soundbar? And then a bunch of other different cities with the venues as well. I heart it. And then he's like, here are the stops. And so, guys, picture this, y'all. This was last year of 2024. I've never performed in my entire life before at this point. So I was like, yo, this is a good fucking opportunity for me. Like, the first time performing live in front of people, I always wanted to do that. I always wanted to perform in front of people. And I didn't care if it was like for 5 or 10 minutes. I would have been like, yo, performing for the first time, it would have been so awesome. So I was so happy. I was so enthusiastically enjoyment. I don't know if that's a word, but I was so happy. And then he's like, here are the stops once again. So I'm like, okay, awesome. Can you go into more details? Would like to know a little bit more info about all this. Thank you. Praying emoji. If you down, I'm available for a call at any time. Like, how much would a performance be? Would I have to provide for my own travel expenses, the set time and all that? Just asking ordinary questions, because this would be my very first time performing, like, in front of anybody from the live crowd, like I said before. And Moosh had experience from the Moosh Twist. He's been on tour. He's been on all these shows. He has that experience. So this is what he texted me again. He says, okay, sounds good. And I'm full transparency. There is a buy-on for the tour just to weed out who's serious. If that's not something you're interested in, no problem. Just wanted to be upfront with you, bro. That covers your hotels, food, and performance slots. You also get your own ticket link to promote. You keep the profits from your link. Travel included as well. Then I was like, oh, okay, like, wait, buy-on? What's a buy-on? So you'd be buying the performance slot, if that's something you'd be interested in. So I texted twice, how much would it be? Probably because it was a glitch or something. Would I have to buy every slot? It would be for as many shows that you want. I'll send you the breakdown, and you can let me know what you think. I say, definitely, full show. Send me the details, please. Praying emoji. So I was like, yo, like I said, I'm so hyped up. This is early 2024. I was so excited. I was like, yo, this is a jackpot. This is right here, like, yo. And so, like I said, I still didn't know who Moosh was really at the time. So let me fix my hat real quick. So here's the breakdown. 7 shows for 1K, 5 shows for 800, and 3 shows for 500. All options include a 25-minute set, transportation, and hotel provided by me, as well as flights, if need be also. Everything would be protected under an agreement. So if you decide to cancel, you'll be fully refunded. Fully refunded. Okay. Okay. Keep that in mind for later, y'all. Okay, can you send me what dates each of the events would be on? Wanted to know what dates so me and my workplace can know ahead of time. Because whenever I'm working, I have to let them know about this. So he responded with, yes, sir. I'll send the dates over and you can let me know what works best. 315 Boston's, 316 New York, 17 and yada yada yada. You get the point. Y'all see it. Y'all see all the shows and dates. I didn't really want to be a part of this whole tour. All I really wanted was just to perform at the Orlando event at Florida. That was the only event I was eyeing for, because I'm like, yo, all this like traveling, go to Boston, New York, Philly, ATL, Dallas. I was like, yo, I don't know, that'd probably be too much for me. You know what? I'll probably settle for just the Orlando date for now, because that's my hometown essentially, being an hour away from Orlando. So I was like, yo, okay, Orlando. So Orlando was the main goal that I wanted to perform at. Then after going back and forth, I see from Boston to Cleveland, and then I go back, and then he has it for, oh, hope it's loading. Sorry, y'all, my phone is bad. Oh my cheese. Okay, here we go. So I was going back and forth between the venues and the dates. I was like making sure everything was lined up and such. So from the first text, he said from Boston to Columbus, but for the dates, it was completely different. It was only from Boston to Cleveland. So I was like kind of skeptical on that part. Then I was going back and forth. I noticed that there wasn't any Detroit and Columbus dates. So I was like, Detroit and Columbus dates? He responded, my bad. Those are the last two. Columbus is 4/13, Detroit 4/14. So then I decided to do more research on Moosh. And then come to find out that I had songs that I liked from Moosh from back in the day. So then I sent him a picture of the $1 Billion song by Futuristic and Devon Terrell. And then I asked him the questions, and then it said Moosh and Twist. Moosh, like, I was kind of familiar, but I was like, I don't know. So then I did dig, and I was like, yo, okay, Moosh, okay. And then I was listening to the song, I was like, oh shit, is this him? Because I remember bumping $1 Billion back in the day. I texted him saying, were you on this song? And then unrelated question, but I might have heard your music before. I then go to his profile, and then it was like his Moosh and Twist duo group. And then I was like, oh wait, Hoodie Allen? I might have heard this song before. I was like, wait, Hoodie Allen? Wait, it's like, listen to it. I was like, wait a minute. Like, I definitely know this song from back in the day. This was like something from the Call of Duty FaZe stuff back in the day. Like when FaZe used to do their ill cams and such, that had a bunch of like other artists like Hoodie Allen himself, and then Logic, of course. And yeah, and then I was like, oh shit, like I think I've recognized the song before. And then I said, Hoodie Allen, I might have heard some of the songs. Lol, yes, I'm on both those songs. And I was like, holy shit. And then you look at the numbers, it was like 14 million streams, 8 million, 3 million, like over 1 million streams. And I was like, oh shit, this is fucking great. So I was like, yo, why are you in a duo and by yourself? Like, what, are you like together, like a rap duo? Like, where's the other part? Like, where's Twist? Like, I completely ignored that. I was so starstruck. I was like, yo, okay, yo, this is so awesome. This is so awesome. Wow, so cool. It's probably been a lot of years since I heard a couple of your songs. Ha ha ha. Okay, so if I were to purchase some performance slots, then you/someone would provide the flights, transportation, food? Yeah, man, I've been doing that for a while. He's been doing that for a while, y'all. And yes, correct. Hotels are already taken care of. And we have the flights set up as well, along with food allowance. Okay, and if I purchase some slots, would I get a check for every performance I do? Because, you know, performing, you know you have to get paid somehow when performing. He's like, yes, the amount depends on our ticket sales. Ballpark a couple $100 a night. I was like, okay, I asked, and I didn't want to be rude asking those questions, you know. I want to get Orlando locked in first. How much for one slot and all the slots together? No worries at all. I understand. For one show, it'd be 200. What other shows would you be interested in? So I was like, oh, okay, this could work. Because keep in mind, this is the buy-on situation. So I was like, buy-on, wait, so you have to buy on in order to get on the tour? Like, buy just to get a performance slot? Like, because I didn't know nothing about performing. So I was like, wait, don't you just bring them up on tour and such? Or do you have to just do a buy-on? So I didn't care about all the other dates. So I was like, Orlando, let's get Orlando locked in. And keep in mind that Orlando, the venue for the Orlando was Soundbar, or he put it Soundbar, like Soundbar. So Soundbar is a venue from Orlando, but Soundbar is officially closed. They closed their doors like 2 years ago, I saw. So then it was Level 13 Event Center that took its place. I was like, okay, and a few more. I wanted to know if there's a deadline, because I was like, yo, is there a deadline for this? And all the 21 shows, the deadline for payment would be 2/8, so February 8th. But if you wanted to make a deposit on the first few shows, you can to hold your spot. And if you wanted to do all 21 shows, we can work something out. I can give you a deal. Okay, I probably won't have enough to do every show though, but if I did, I would get every show in a heartbeat. Detroit and LA too, because I also wanted to get Detroit and LA as well, so it'll be 3 shows, because I have some collaborators and I have some friends from Detroit and LA. So I was like, yo, I would love to bring them on stage as well. I would love to give them an opportunity as well to showcase their skills and to bring them as well, because I don't want to be that type of person that hogs like every type of performance, don't tell anybody. I was like, yo, like I have collaborators, I know people from here. I was like, yo, even if I have to share some time with them, I would at least get to share the time with some of my fellow collaborators and friends and all that. So, like I said before, okay, I probably won't have enough to do every show though, but if I did, I would get every show in a heartbeat. Detroit and LA too. I have a few friends, collaborators over in Detroit and LA, and I want to know if I were to purchase a slot, am I allowed to bring them on the show and perform with them? Like, they would be on the set sharing the time I have on my slot, because I want them to have a chance as well to perform. Yeah, I feel that. So Orlando, Detroit, LA, let me know which ones you like to add. And yeah, that's fine. You're more than welcome to bring them out for your set and do your thing. I was like, okay, awesome. 500? Yes, Detroit, Orlando, and LA would be 500. And if you want to think about adding more, we can do that as well. You can send to my Cash App if that works for you. His Cash App. His Cash App. I can send it to his Cash App. Oh, Cash App? No problem. Can you send the agreement beforehand? Yes, no problem. What's your email address? Just send the agreement over to your email, bro. Let's do it. So I'm like, yo, this is such a big fucking opportunity. I didn't want to send him the money blindsided. I didn't want to be like, oh, yo, you're going to bring me on tour or a show? Yeah, let's do it. What's your Cash App? Boom, here you go. Here's the money. I made sure to do my research beforehand. So I was like, let me look him up. Check his Instagram, check his Twitter, check the Spotify, check the YouTube. Everything was great. Everything was fine. In the back of my mind, I was like, yo, this could be some sort of scam. So I did the basic research first. I typed in his name, scam, and literally nothing popped up. Really, I just wanted to do the Orlando show. Since I have other friends, I was like, yo, like, let me get like the 2 other dates. Let me get like the whole 3 dates. I was like, okay, yeah, let me do it. Seeing the posts, a lot of artists that follow him and collaborate in the independent scene does like his posts a lot. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let's do it. You know, what do I got to lose? Like, I'm taking a chance on myself. Okay. Like I said, I did the research. I did Google. Nothing popped up. His name plus scam. Nothing really popped up. Twitter too. And I was like, nothing really popped up. And then I was like, okay, you ready? Let's go. It's sent. Got it, bro. I appreciate the professionalism. An opportunity I couldn't resist. You might be thinking, yo, is that it? Is that the story? No, the story continues. The story continues. I say, what's next? What are the next steps? When you get a chance, can you send a photo of yourself for promo? One of your songs and your logo? I got you. I also want to ask more questions. And first is about the accommodations. I wanted my photographer, videographer to be with me for these events. I want to know, will we provide for them for their hotels, food, flights as well, or will it just be me? Thanks for letting me know. Yes, that shouldn't be a problem. And for hotels, you guys would have your own room if that's cool. Also, let me know if you like to add any more dates. Just let me know within the next week or so, just so we have enough time to inform the venues. So I was going back and forth. I was looking at all the venues as well, and I was like, yo, these are legit venues as well. And, oh my gosh, sorry, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. So I also was messaging some of my friends, collaborators, telling them as well, yo, guess what? I got this opportunity. Yo, I get to perform in front of Orlando, LA, Detroit, and I want to bring y'all with me. I was like so happy, and they were so happy as well. I wanted to, like I said, share the stage with them and give them their own time as well, even if that meant sacrificing my own time. So the person was like, yo, let me know more about the show. Let me know more about the opportunity. Let me know about the contract, and I'll look over as well. So this is where I'm going to kind of like skim through a little bit of the conversation. I wanted to add more shows, and I was talking about the deadline. I want to bring collaborators. They're probably just their names. They'll be more like special guests. Also want to ask about overtime. Am I allowed to go an extra 2 minutes, or will it just be strictly 25? He said, okay, sick. For the most part, it'll be 25 minutes. But if you start a couple minutes early, you can probably squeeze in an extra 2 to 3 minutes. I'm going to skim through a little bit more there anything else I should know? What about family, friends? Guest passes for family. Will the whole set be recorded along with pictures? You can bring your videographer, photographer. I also have my crew there as well. Will your crew film the whole set? They'll be taking photo and video throughout most of the show. A lot of crowd stuff and behind the scenes. Your video guy could probably work around them, and you can use my guys. I was like, okay, would it be a charge for using some of them, or will it be a part of the combinations? I can throw that in for no additional charge, especially if you want to add a few more shows. That's completely fine. So if I ask them to record some of my sound check before the show and have one person record my whole set, yeah, so it was just a bunch of different questions. So, and if I get permission, upload on my page, the whole set. Yes, sir, you can upload all that, blah, 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 blah. So I was pretty much like, yeah, I was asking all these questions and such. And I was like, yo, real quick, wait, how did he find me? I was like, how did he randomly find me out of the blue? He's like, hey, bro, my tour manager actually sent me your stuff. I just checked it out and decided to reach out. His tour manager. I was like, that's so awesome. Shout out to your tour manager. You'll meet him on the road. I'll meet him on the road. I get to meet the man that saw me, the tour manager that found me, that the tour manager said, yo, hey, brother, you should contact this guy named Aiden Scar. He seems like a dope guy to bring on a tour with you. So, yeah, I got more questions, blah, blah, blah. How will the payment be? The payment will only include you if you decide to split. I was like, I probably can't go due to my budget, blah, blah, blah. Let me know what your budget is like, and we can see what dates work. Merch table, you can arrange that. How many days will we stay? It's typically the whole day of the show, blah, blah, blah. By the way, y'all can pause and read this yourself, so it's too much to unpack. This is actually my first time like reading it in like a year or so it's crazy. I asked about transportation. Okay, and transportation, you said, is taken care of? Like when we are in the airport or like with an Uber or rental? Yeah. We'll have 2 Sprinter vans for artists and equipment. So he has 2 Sprinter vans. Okay. Do you have a placeholder flyer made on the tour that I can check out? Yes, sir. I have a few options, but final will be done by the 8th. What airlines are we flying in? Okay, we'll talk soon. We're flying with American Airlines. So we're going to fly in American Airlines every day on tour from city to city from Sprinter vans. If we're flying at American Airlines, how is the Sprinter vans going to work? Like, I thought we were just going to be driving with the Sprinter. Like, will it be a hype man? Blah, blah, blah. Making my own flyer. And then I said, I listened to some of your music with twists and some solo stuff as well. And I love them. I definitely heard your songs back in the day when FaZe did their whole montage to them. Really dope music you made. Thanks, homie. I really appreciate that, man. It means a lot. I'll definitely jump on your songs at some point. He's gonna jump on my songs! He's gonna jump on my songs! Yes! He's gonna jump on my songs! Yes! Aiden Scar and Moosh! That's a dream come true! My dream collaborator, y'all! My dream collaborator! My dream collaborator! Moosh! I am like, okay, what should I do? Should I add more dates or should I just go for the 3 that I already have? You know, I don't even remember. Fuck, like, let me keep looking, hang on. I'm ready to get more dates added. Hey brother, yes, that's correct. And your 3 are already secure. And yes, I can mention to my tour manager we can make 700 work since you and I have built up a Raptor. Okay, so honestly, I think that I'll probably go with the 500 option of 10 shows since I want to get some merch and CDs made and pictures and printed out. Don't get me wrong, I would love to go on the whole tour, but it'll be a little over what I can do at this time, and plus with the rent, bills, blah, blah, blah. Or what I can do is the extra 200 in 2 weeks since I know y'all said the deadline is the 8th, but would that work for y'all? Yes, I definitely understand. So what we can do is the 500 and additional 200 in 2 weeks. That's fine, bro. You'll be extremely professional. I appreciate that. All my strong. So let's go for the contract, shall we? Moosh and Friends Tour. Hey, brother, here are the details and arrangement for the tour. Feel free to let me know if you have any questions. All the dates. And then the tour package includes 3 shows for 500. That includes a 25-minute performance set, lodging, transportation, and ground transportation. Orlando, Los Angeles, Detroit. Sound checks 5:30 p.m. Event hours 7 p.m. to 11:45. Doors open 7 p.m. Show time will be 8. My set time will be 8:35. Curfew 12. Set length 25 minutes. Concert strict 18 plus. $20 advance, 25 at the door, capacity 200 to 400. Headliner will be responsible for all travel-related expenses, including hotel accommodations, fuel, and food per dime for the artist. So let's look at the contract, shall we? So this is before I sent the payment and all that. I sent my homies the contract as well, just so they can look at it as well. And so this is what the contract states. I have no lawyer to go over it, so I guess I can read it with all. Moosh, Artist Performance Agreement. This contract for the personal services of artists made this date, January 28th, 2024, between the undersigned headline, Quincy McRae, Moosh, and the artists for engagement described below. For the engagements described below, the artist agrees to perform according to the following terms and conditions. Yo, I don't even want to read all this shit. But yo, y'all can pause it. Y'all can read it yourself if y'all lawyer experts. So I made sure to read this carefully. It says, I'm just going to go to the main part. Artist Aiden Scar will be able to sell merchandise of his choice and retain 100% of profits. Private ticket links will be also provided. Profits will be distributed after each show is completed. Artists and bands will be provided 25 per person, daily per dime for food at arrival. Artists and crew will be blah, 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 blah. Will travel together in 15-passenger sprint vans. 15-passenger sprinter vans? Artist Aiden Scar shall be refunded fully in the event of cancellations by headliner or management. I sent it to one of my collaborators who I work with very closely, and he's in the music industry as well, and I told him about it. So the person messaged me saying like, yo, how are you? Everything good? And I was like, yeah. I'm going to be performing on this tour with this artist. So my collaborator was like, yo, did you send him money? And I was like, yeah, I sent him money. Like, yeah, it's a buy-on. And then, because he's also part of the music industry, and he was like, yo, you got scammed. You got scammed. He just wants your money, and that's it. And I was like questioning. I was like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, I've seen artists do it all the time. I've seen this. Like, yo, you got scammed. You do not send him any more money. Do not do this. Do not. And I was like, yeah, okay. I know the possibility of it being a scam. But I was like, yo, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I was like, yo, this is something that I could definitely, like, I need the help on. And then he's like, yo, brother, like, yo, you should not be doing this. The music industry is shady. All this other. So I was like, yeah, I understand. Like, I was so cautious with this. I kept researching this guy. I was like, yo, okay. Nothing really checks back on him scamming. So I was like, don't worry, I appreciate it, but yo, like, I just want to take this opportunity. And then he's like, hey, man, well, hey, good luck, bro. I did the research as much times as I can. I did all that research, and I sent him 500 more. It was 500 for the 3 shows. So now I sent him an additional 500. So now it's 1K to do all this tour stuff. So I was doing more research on him throughout the whole day, throughout the whole week to be exact. I was like researching, listening to his music. I was really touched with his music, and I was really happy, especially with the Moosh Twist stuff. I was like, yo, okay. I remember some of these songs as well back in the day. I think I even edited his Wikipedia page at one point back in the day. So yeah, that's how you know this shit is fucking crazy. And then at the end, doing all this research, I couldn't really find anything, so I put my trust in him. I was doing all this research, looking up interviews on him, and then I was like, you know what? Out of the ordinary, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to try to search up, yo, Moosh scam. Let's see what pops up. Nothing pops up on Google, and I'm like, okay. After I was watching an interview on YouTube, I was like, okay, let me type it up on YouTube. Then this video came up. I was so fucking heartbroken. I was like, yo, no fucking way. No way. No. I was too late. I was too late. A rapper got scammed by him, and I just so happened came to that realization of, wow, I got scammed too. I had to rush to my bank, like, yo, I saw like the beginning, like the first 30 seconds of it. I was like, yo, okay, shut my computer off, drive to my fucking nearest bank, talk to them like, yo, can you like stop a transaction? Like, yo, can you stop? Like, yo, can you stop? Like, now, like, and they tried to, bless their hearts, they tried to, but it went through, unfortunately. And this was like, what, maybe like 4 hours after the second payment went through, because the first payment, I saw the contract, I saw everything. So I was like, okay, yeah, boom. So I was like, that money's gone. So then I tried to at least get my second payment I made from him, which happened like 3 hours after I sent him the second payment. They couldn't do anything about it. I was like, damn it, man. I had to like call Cash App support, and you know Cash App, they ain't gonna do shit. They are not gonna do shit, okay? Moosh is verified. Cash App ain't gonna give two shits if you get scammed or not. So I came to that realization when I texted him about it. I was like, yo, can I get refunded? Sorry to hear that, bro. And yes, I transferred the funds to my business account, so I'll have them on Tuesday. I can send them back to you. Because I knew about the situation now, and I was like, I divided a plan. I was like, yo, can you refund the payment I just made from you, but keep the first payment so we can do the quote-unquote shows that we were planning to do, and just refund? Because I just know, like, yo, I can lose that first payment, but that second payment, yo, like, can I get that back? Let me talk to my tour manager and we can arrange something. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for letting me know. I'll hit you up after my session. And that's the end of the conversation. Did he hit me back up? Nope. It's been a year. My collaborator was right. I should have listened to him. Guys, please don't feel sorry for me. I took a gamble. I knew the consequences. Like, yo, I have to take this chance. And then that's what I did. And unfortunately, it came with consequences. And I got scammed by Moosh. And I'm not the only one. But more on that in a few. My mind was racing so badly. So fucking pissed off. I was so angry. I didn't want to talk to anybody. And plus, I had work in an hour. So I had to go to work. And my mind was in a different place. I did not want to go to work. I did not want to go to work at all. My mind was just somewhere else. I didn't want to listen to my music. I didn't want to listen to anything. I was just like, shit, okay, I have to do this work. But no one knows what I just went through, because I was also telling some of my coworkers as well. I was like, yo, I'm going to be performing. I was telling them every day throughout the whole week. I was like, yo, I'm gonna perform. I can't wait to perform. I can't wait to perform. It's so awesome. They were so happy. They were congratulating me. When I got home from my work, I watched the video as well. Contacted my homie, one of my homies and collaborators as well. My homie collaborator was also like, damn, really? I didn't expect it to be a scam. I did the research myself too, and nothing popped up. And so keep in mind, y'all, I found this video made by a lightweight. He's also a rapper. And I typed in Moosh scam on YouTube, and that's what popped up. I typed it in on Google, and nothing popped up. Really, nothing popped up. So I got saved an extra 200, at least. Shout out Lightweight, also a rapper. He was kind of the first one to bring awareness to the situation. And yeah, I guess you can say he made his own song as well about it. And yeah, so me and Lightweight are not the only people who got scammed by Moosh. Quite frankly, a bunch of different rappers got scammed by him as well. 20 to possibly 30 different independent artists. He goes around doing this type of scam. So yes, I guess we should all know, yes, Moosh Money, DeQuincy Coleman McRae III is a fucking piece of shit, dog fucking eating shit, fucking piece of garbage, motherfucking donkey ass scammer. Feels good to say that. Moosh is a scammer. He has scammed 20 different independent artists. Check his Venmo history. People, he's doing the same shit that I told y'all. The same story that I told y'all and y'all saw. He's doing this to other independent artists that are trying to be on the come up. And yeah, it is so fucking crazy. His body count in scamming is higher than it is with women. Like, can you believe that shit? Like, over 20, 30? Y'all know how much money he made? Like, god damn. So now y'all know my story with Moosh. Can you believe that shit? Can you believe that shit? Once someone that was trusted in the big independent music scene is doing this shit nowadays in 2025. I know y'all probably are like, why didn't you speak out sooner? Why didn't you make a immediate response video? Why didn't you do this and all this? Why you have to wait a year later to talk about it? Well, because I just wanted to live my life, basically. I didn't want to just think about the situation. I just wanted to enjoy my life. I didn't want to be like on here, be like, yo, fuck you, I hope you, fuck you, go fuck yourself, hope you fucking die, like all that. Like, no, I didn't want to be like that immediately. I could have and be like, I could have made an immediate response. I could have cussed him out on the email, on my Instagram DMs with him. I could have cussed him out, but I just decided not to because I don't want to be that type of person. So, because for the longest, I always been that person to speak out on whoever it is. I always be like, yo, fuck you for doing all this shit. So the next day I was like, okay, this shit happened. Yo, just keep your head up. Keep going. Keep going, brother. Keep going. And that's what I did. I was so down, so devastated, guys, because this was going to be my very first time performing in front of a live crowd, in front of people, and it never came to tuition. I didn't cry about it. I was just so fucking pissed off about it. I was like, yo, just keep your head up. Like, don't worry about that shit. Like, and then, yeah, the collaborator who knew it was a scam was like, yep, told you so. So I was like, yep, you did. Like I said, guys, don't feel sorry for me. Like, I took a gamble. It's like me taking a gamble in a casino, and if I lose money, then, hey, then so be it. Like, are y'all gonna feel sorry? Because I invested, I took that opportunity, and I wanted to be on this quote-unquote tour and on this opportunity, and it never came to light. And that's okay, because that money, I made it back. It's no big deal. I was DMing everybody I knew. Only a few people knew about the situation, and of course, I DM Lightweight about it, and yeah. He knew, and a bunch of other people that got taken advantage of knew, so I was messaging anybody I knew. So anybody in my contacts, I was like, yo. I was pretty much like, yo, do you know any place that I can perform at? Anywhere, like, it's just fine because of a situation I'm going through. It's just like, I just really wanted to showcase my skills as a musician and perform. I was messaging anybody I can get in contact with. I was like, yo, do you know any show that I can perform at, or venue, anything, performing? I would love to do it. Luckily, someone did contact me about performing, and Moosh, I know he's watching this video, so I ain't gonna say his name because I don't want you to get in contact with him as well, but let's just say that I didn't get to perform at his tour, but I did get to perform at festivals and open mics throughout the whole of 2024. This was my first ever live performance, Palooza Festival, on April 13th in DeLand, Florida. I'm pretty sure y'all know the whole story now. The Palooza Festival was my very first show that I got to perform at, and it was April 13th of 2024. You want to know what's crazy? On April 13th, Moosh was on tour in Columbus, Ohio. So he was in Columbus, Ohio, performing on his Moosh and Friends tour, while I was actually performing at an actual festival in DeLand, Florida. I'm so happy that this was the very first time I got to perform and showcase my talent to the world, because if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't have met a bunch of other different people, a bunch of other different great people, great artists, great musicians, great friends that I've gotten to know throughout the whole duration of the festivals. I got to meet a bunch of different people, and I wouldn't trade that for the world. So, isn't that weird how I got to perform on a date that he said that I was going to perform at? I also got to perform at the Ormond Beach Festival and the DeLand Music Festival as well, and a bunch of other open mic events and karaoke's throughout the whole of 2024. So, that is my story of me overcoming this little minor incident, minor setback. So really, all of the stuff that I mentioned with the festivals and karaoke's and lives, all of that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for the story that I just told y'all about. That is so awesome. So now all the lovey-dovey stuff is out of the way. I want to talk about Moosh. Why am I bringing him up? Well, I want to tell y'all, how does he do this? How does he keep doing this? Well, I think I figured it out. Indie Amplify. I think this is my theory. So now I'm going to get to some conspiracy theories. So I think the reason he's able to keep doing this is because he keeps finding people from Indie Amplify. He keeps finding people through Instagram, through the likes, who comments, who likes, and then Moosh contacts them and then does his tour. Because I think I liked the post from Indie Amplify back then, and I think that's how he discovered me. Not his tour manager. Get that shit out of here. No. That's how he does it. That's my theory. I think that Moosh goes through Indie Amplify's likes and comments and then picks out an artist who he can scam, and he's like, yeah, I've been in that position before. I know these people. I collaborated with these people, and I'm going to present you this opportunity. The fact that he does all this, that he puts all his time and effort into this fucking scam, and he can't do all this time and effort to get a fucking job, is so fucking lame. It's so fucking pathetic how he spends all this time plotting and all this thought going in with all these questions that I ask and all this shit, that he goes into this whole big fucking scam, that he can't think all this shit into a real fucking job. Like, oh my gosh. So Moosh has been doing this for a long fucking time. It's been what, 2, maybe even 3 years? Look at all the people that he has scammed. There is a bunch of other people, other artists and rappers who have their own side of their story, have their experiences with him. And the fact that it's over 20, he's been doing this for over 20 to 30 fucking people? You know how much money he made because of this scam? He's making more money from scamming than he has in his whole fucking music career. 20 to 30 fucking people? Wow. 20 to 30 artists he scammed over the years? So I lost 1K because of him. Lightweight lost 1.5K. Other people got hit more. They lost 2,000, 2.5K. So the fact that 3K, like 2.5K to 3K, that's the highest anybody has given him because of this? That's so fucking crazy. That's a big fuck you to Moosh. A big fuck you to Moosh And I'm talking like Mickey Mouse, a big fuck you to Moosh. Alright, but Moosh, fuck you. Should we give him a call? I think we should give him a call. This is my actual phone, so I ain't gonna leak his number. I think it's time we ought to confront him, right? This is gonna be awesome. So let's actually give him a call and ask him why he's doing this. Okay, y'all ready? Here we go.
Please leave your message for 26.
He did not answer. Aww. Let's call him again. Shall we?
Please leave your message for 26.
Damn, he's not answering. Ugh. Why is he not answering? But anyways, y'all, why did I come out with this information? Why am I deciding to be involved in this? Well, because I made a little song for him. It's called Not My Quincy. Y'all should check it out. Especially you, Moosh, because I know you're watching this. And it's a song because Quincy is his first name. And who shares the name Quincy? Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones is a much better fucking talented Quincy. He is much better than Quincy Moosh will ever fucking be in his life. The reason why I made this song is because of all the artists that I kept seeing saying that, oh, he's taking advantage of me. Moosh took my money. Moosh took my money. So it was mainly for all the other independent artists that he took advantage of and that is still taken advantage of till this day. I kept seeing Lightweight's stories. If it wasn't for his video, I wouldn't have known about this shit. But I kept seeing on his stories that people kept getting scammed by him. And so I was like, yo, I had enough. Like, yo, fuck this shit. I'ma make this fucking song at you, you piece of fucking donkey wanker bitch. Not My Quincy is for Moosh and for all the independent artists that Moosh has taken advantage of, along with his family. Hi, Christian, or should I say, Jamila. Christian McRae, or Jamila McRae, is it? You are married to Quincy. This is my message to you. What the fuck did you see in this guy? Okay? What did you see? Christian, Jamila, help me out. What did you see in this fat fuck that made you want to be like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have kids with him. I'm gonna marry him at the Punta Cana. Like, what the fuck? But anyways, Christian.
Yo, both of y'all shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Stop laughing at him. Hey, stop crying. Go get it. Yo, you run like, shut the fuck up. God damn.
Can you explain what this is? What is this voicemail? Why is Quincy doing this? Christian, honey, I hope you don't know what's going on. I think you probably do, but Christian, Jamila, tell me this. What did you see in this man? What did you see in this man? And why in this voicemail is allegedly what's happening in this voicemail? Can you explain that? I don't want Moosh to talk about this voicemail. I want Jamila, Christian, I want you to talk about this. I want you to know what's the context of this voicemail. So Christian, honey, I hope one day you and Quincy get a divorce. It's just bound to happen. Like, I really hope one day you get to divorce him because he's an evil piece of shit. And I don't know if he's treating you well, allegedly. So, Christian, I would love to hear your side of the story. What made you think, like, yo, Quincy is a guy that I want to spend the rest of my life with? To Twist, Oliver, Sayover, which he goes by. Oh, by the way, y'all, Moosh and Twist isn't a thing anymore. It hasn't been for over, 5 years now? 6? Did y'all know that Moosh took the passwords from Moosh and Twist? So now all the profits made from Moosh and Twist is going directly towards Moosh and not Twist. He stole all the YouTube passwords. He stole all the Spotify royalties and Apple and iTunes. So if you go to Moosh and Twist's Cash App, it's his Cash App. It's only Moosh's Cash App and not Twist. So Moosh took all of the royalties from Moosh and Twist. Isn't that crazy? Allegedly, I should say. But to Twist, Oliver. Man, Oliver, I can tell that you're a good dude. Why did you want to pursue a music career with him? Why? Why couldn't you gone solo in the beginning? Why did you two have to be linked together? I bet y'all are wondering, does Twist know about this? Oh, he for sure knows about this. Especially with all the DMs that people have been sending him, he is definitely aware. But I think he doesn't want to publicly address it, which is completely fine with me. I understand it, but I just feel like y'all are a part of a fucking duo. And Twist, you are not getting any type of royalties from the Moosh and Twist catalog. Moosh took all the passwords and made the YouTube channel just his only, and that's why he's getting all this love still. So Twist, Oliver, I hope one day you get to explain your side of the story. I hope one day you get to, because I feel like only you are the only reasonable voice that could be heard of the situation. Twist, Oliver, Sayover, I hope you aren't like this. That's probably one of the reasons why you don't want to work with him anymore or side. And plus, all the shit that you've been going through. And Twist, I just hope that you find happiness in your life. That's all I have. To Moosh's kids, I hope y'all realize what a terrible father your dad is. He is an evil man. I don't know a thing or two about him raising you, but I hope one day y'all get to see this message to let you know what type of dad your father is. A scammer, a piece of shit, of failure in the music industry. Your father is, that resorts to scamming independent artists. Shall we give him one more call?
Please leave your message for 2.
Oh, snap. I got a text message. Hi, who is this? Yo, he is texting me right now. He's saying, hi, who is this? I said, yo, Quincy, who's this? Shoot me a call if you're free or have time. Who is this? I gotta make up a fake name. This is, shit. What am I gonna say? This is OJ CamQ. This is OJ CamQ. You gave me your number. I said, this is OJ CamQ. I guess I'm OJ CamQ then. Let's give him one more call. I have the wrong number? What?
Please leave your.
He says I have the wrong number? Did he block me? Oh my jeez, I think he blocked me. He blocked me? I think he blocked me, y'all. Oh shit. This is his actual number. This is his actual number that I actually have. He is not responding. I think he blocked me. I think he blocked my text. What? I want to talk to him. I want to talk to him, see how he's doing. How's this? How's everything? How's life? How's tour life? Damn it. I know this is kind of like harassment right now, but I'm sorry. Like, fucking hell, man.
Please leave your message for 26.
Okay, I think he blocked me. I think he blocked me. I think he blocked me. Damn it! Damn it! I was so close. This is his actual number. This is the actual number that he butt dialed from that voicemail that y'all saw. And the fact that he blocked me? Like I said, what? That sucks. Let's give his tour manager a call. How about that? I actually know his tour manager now. The tour manager is named Douglas Hillcrest. This is Moosh's quote-unquote tour manager. I think I should give him a call as well.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Ah, it's a Google Voice. Ah. If I get a lawsuit, if I'm gonna get sued and other stuff, then so be it. If my number leaks, then so be it. Moosh, if you know an OJ CamQ, you might as well unblock that number because it's my actual number. You can do all sorts of things with my actual number. All the people that you scammed, Moosh, we're all in contact with each other. And, man, I wish Popo can just be like, boop, 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 and then just have a mugshot. That would be so awesome. But, you know, it's a music industry. And hopefully they one day come to realization of how much money you took in from all of us. But hey, like, do I want my 1K back? No. I don't. Just keep it. Keep it. Feed your kids. That's all I ask. I was so happy I was able to feed your kids and your wife. To my diss track on him, I am sorry in advance. I humbly apologize for making the diss track. But hey, I hope all y'all do not be in the same boat as Moosh one day, scamming for a living. I know I said in my song, I was like, yo, I'll piss on his grave, wherever it is in Philadelphia. Will I still piss on his grave? Of fucking course I'm still gonna piss on his grave. Am I going to do that when I'm like 80, 70, 60, hopefully by then, and then he's gone? Hell fucking yes. A picture will be hanging on my wall, okay? It'll be on my wall of me taking a piss on Moosh's grave. That would be so fucking awesome. But you people be like, yo, what happens if he gets cremated? Then I'm gonna take a shit in his urn. I'm gonna take a shit in his urn, okay? I'm gonna Amber Heard that shit. Come on. And by the way, y'all, shout out to Amber Heard. Like, Amber Heard, hit me up. Tell her I'm available. Like, I would love to take Amber Heard out on a date and show me her ways. Nah, but yeah, it's my mission, Moosh. And all of the dates that you said, I was going to perform at and all those venues, looking at everything. He did a good fucking job in this scam, y'all. I am so fucking determined. My mission is to one day perform at all of the venues that Moosh said that I was going to perform at. All of them. Even if they all shut down or if they're rebranded or near it, I will make it my mission to perform for all of those venues that you said, Moosh. So, Moosh, if you want to cease and desist me, if you want to silence me, go ahead, pussy. You are too much of a pussy to give OJ to Cam Q or whatever the fuck I put a call after I try to call you on your personal number. Or are you just too busy eating a burger, which you do every day because of your fucking weight, okay? You are a fat fuck, okay? Compare your weight to the 2010s to now, it has been night and day. You fucking ate Nikado avocado up. Nikado avocado's weight all went into you. Like, god damn, fucking hell. Cease and desist me. I dare you to cease and desist me, Moosh. I dare you to send that to my fucking email, which, by the way, is iloveaidenscar@gmail.com. Just to give you a reference point. But yeah, I love Aiden Scar. Go send that cease and desist. Go take me to court for defamation because I'm just saying allegedly. Allegedly. Everything is allegedly. I don't know what you do in your personal life. Only you and your wife, Christian, Jamila, and your kids know what you do. And your family, somewhat. So, yeah. Do y'all like the poster? Look at that. Wanted dead or alive. Moosh Money. Reward $1 billion. 50% royalties of Moosh Twist's music catalog. Wanted for scamming independent artists, bad parenting, and being washed up. Last seen in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Call Christian McRae at that number or visit mooshmoney.com. Don't worry, it's not our actual number. I'm not going to do that. Just give it a call and see what happens. Or go to the website. By the way, do y'all like the website? mooshmoney.com. You can go right now and you get to see all the information that we have on him. Who made that website, you might ask? It's been there for about like 6 months. Guess who made it? Me! I made the website. I made the website off of $50 that someone gave me. Do you remember, Moosh? This is for you, Moosh. Do you remember the time when you tried to scam an independent artist and that independent artist was like, yo, for some reason it's not working. Can you send me $50 or something? And like, you said, oh yeah, sure, bro. And then you sent him $50 and then that person was like, ha ha ha, you got scammed, a scammer got scammed. Guess who got that $50? Me! I got that $50 and I invested it into this website. Do you like the website, Moosh? Moosh Money, that's your rap name. And we get to sell, I can do whatever I want with the website. I get to, yo, should I sell merch or something? On your website, on your rap name website. That should be awesome, right? Your website, Moosh. You can't, what are you going to do? Well, you can't use Moosh and Twist. What are you going to, moosh.com? Mooshmoney.com? That's your, yeah. You can't use Moosh Money because guess what? I have the domain for it. Haha. If you want it, come get it. Get your shooters. You got shooters, you got goons in Philadelphia. Like, oh yeah, man, I got my shooters. Don't mess with me. I'm Moosh. I'm Quincy. Don't mess with me. I got my shooters. If you talk shit about my family, I'm gonna shoot you, pop you. Then fucking do it. I'm gonna set foot in Philadelphia. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna tag you the first time I'm gonna get on Philadelphia. And then you'll probably know where I'm at. You can come kick my ass. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fight you because you can kick my ass easily. I am 5'3". I don't know your height, but you can easily push me. But don't worry. Don't worry, y'all. I'm gonna be like, come here. And then you can just push me and then you can beat my ass up with your goons and shit. That's why I'm gonna have my Glock. I'm gonna have my Glock. No, I'm gonna just get a BB gun. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna just get a water gun and be like, boom! What the fuck am I on about? When I say this is his last year, I mean this is his fucking last year. All he does is scam independent artists. This is all he does now. He is never gonna go on a tour. He's never gonna do a live show again. The fact that I am doing all these live shows and the fact that I'm so much of a better fucking artist than he will ever be in his fucking life is so fucking sad. The music that I'm making will be so much fucking better than his own fucking solo trash ass, bitch ass, fuck pussy ass catalog. Like, who y'all gonna listen to? Are y'all gonna listen to Moosh? You might listen to some solo Moosh and Twist from back in the day, okay? If y'all just only listen to the Twist verses and hooks, so yeah, I'll give y'all credit. It's 50% great, 50% not good. So I just can't wait till I'm in Philadelphia and then Moosh is gonna be like, oh, you can talk shit about me all you want, but when you talk about my family, that's when I cross the line. I am crossing the line, Moosh. I am crossing the line to your wife, to your kids, to all your family. I ain't gonna name all your family, but I would love to, but out of respect, out of their privacies, because my beef is between me and you, Moosh. It ain't between them, your sisters and brothers and cousins. I know their first names and last names too, so I keep forgetting, man. I keep going in circles, but I don't give a fuck. I'm saying what my mind is. This ain't no script. This ain't no fucking fuckface. I've been wanting to talk about the situation for about a year now, man. The music video for this, man. You are so lucky that my music video for Not My Quincy never came to tuition, never came fully. I was so ready, y'all, to make this music video happen. I had all these props and items. I was gonna get a fucking all this other shit. I was gonna get a bunch of different posters like these splatter on the wall. I was gonna get a cowboy hat, gun, and horses and all that shit. So, but unfortunately, my mind was like, yo, you know what? It's better to just let it go, you know? Just let it go. Just let this shit go. That's all you have to do. Because if I make a music video on him, then that's just gonna draw more attention. Plus, I don't want people in like 5 years or something just look at the video, because it would probably been a dark time in my life essentially for making that video, all that dedication just to this one man. So yeah, the song is all you're gonna get. But anyways, y'all, I have a present that I have. This present is something that means a lot to me. I'm gonna show y'all it. Y'all know who this is? Y'all know who this is? This is Twist. This is Moosh. A signed picture from both of you. Do y'all think it's legit or not? I mean, Moosh and Twist, only you know, only you can remember if this is actually authentic, but I think it is. I got it. So what I was going to do, you know what? Fucking hell, man. Like, shit. What should I do with this, y'all? Should I just rip it apart? You're a good dude. You, however, I don't know. I guess I should just keep this, you know? Or maybe when you pass away, I can give you this. What would you rate him out of 10? Like, would y'all smash or pass? Smash or pass? Smash or pass? Man with zero aura. Wait a minute. Love you, love you, love you. Mwah, ha. Go follow Twist, stay over, fuck Moosh and all that. Please do not send any death threats or hate towards him. Do not do that. You know, that's against the policy of YouTube and everything. Do not send him death threats, nothing. This video was specifically just to spread awareness of this whole situation, and hopefully that this will be the very last time that he ever does something like this in terms of scamming independent artists. I just want all the independent artists who got in contact with Moosh or is Moosh trying to contact with, see my video, Lightweight's videos, Jake Luke's video, and a bunch of other artists who haven't come forward yet, and all their songs and other stuff that they have out. I just hope that this will be the end. 2025 will be the official end year of Moosh's music career. So if a rapper ever tries to contact you about wanting to do a show or for a buy-on or even a feature, y'all gotta watch out, okay? If the artist is coming directly at you, then that would be a number one red flag. If it's a manager, though, then yeah, it's okay. I mean, I learned a lot about this music industry in just a year, and I know that this music industry is no one is friends with anybody. No friends in the industry. Everything is a business, okay? All the artists that you collab with, they ain't gonna be there. They're just there for the check, and that's it. And yeah, you just gotta find out who's the real deal. Like, the only people you should look after and sought is just yourself and your family. Any of y'all have made it this far, thank you so much for watching all the way through. I really appreciate it. I really hope if you can give me a subscribe and a like, and even share this video if you can as well, because the more you share it, the more that it gets out there. So yeah, if you can do that. To the independent artists, like, I was able to turn this bad negative shit into a positive, because if it wasn't for what happened with the rapper I'm talking about, I wouldn't have able to perform at all of these festivals and all these other open mics and shows. So yeah, I have all these shows that I have performing. If it wasn't for this and getting out of my comfort zone and making that connection, trying to see who it was. So yeah, so my advice, shit, because I got through the festivals, through submitting my music and then getting to actual play at the festival. And the festival, like I said, it was my favorite music memory, and I was so happy that the DeLand Festival, Delandapalooza, was my very first performance and not this fucking fuck out tour. To anyone that lost money because of Moosh, I'm here for you. If you ever need someone to talk to. If any of you independent artists want to actually get booked, let me know. And I know with my times of performing, I can get y'all a few shows, okay? Specifically in the Florida area as of right now. If you're in Florida, then hit me up, okay? And in the future, I would love to someday be my own A&R type of deal. Yeah. Turn this negative into a positive. And look where I'm at now. Look where I'm at now, performing at all these shows, doing all these festivals, doing all these types of music that I have coming out, doing all these types of adventures that I just really love to do and spend all my time and effort on. So, I mean, really, who are y'all going to think about in the next few years? Are y'all going to be thinking about the guy that I talked about, or will this be just one of a stories from back in the day? Like, oh, I remember this guy named Moosh scammed us. There's nothing I can do about it. Once I press publish, it's there forever. So, yeah. To anybody that wants to pursue a dream, just go for it. Trust me. Like, look at all the times I've been counted out. I've had famous reactors and people that are well known in the music industry say, no, your music is bad. Your music is trash. And no, you will never make it. And I'll just be like, yo, at the time it affected me. But then I'm like, yo, you know what? I want to prove everyone wrong. I want to prove everybody that tells me, yo, you aren't good enough, you're not this, you'll never be this. Especially you, Moosh, because are you still watching this? Or are you gone with your bathroom break trying to eat a burger? Like, come on, like, nah. And I don't want this to be my only thing that I'm known for. Don't worry about me. Don't feel sorry for me. I took a gamble and I paid the consequences for it. There's nothing I can do about it. I did get like my $50 back, but I saved $200 and got my $50 back. But hey, you know what? It's cool. Like, keep going. Keep going. You never know what could happen tomorrow. So this is my final message to Moosh. Moosh, my advice to you is just rap about scamming people, okay? Just rap about scamming people. That's the way to go. Lean into it. Like, yeah, I'm the big bad boogeyman. I'm gonna take all your money, all that shit. Don't mess with me. Nobody come after Jamila. That's my lady. I recorded a lot of footage on this. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this. Damn. Yeah. Shit. Time to edit. And put all the receipts in and all that. So, shit. Yeah, man. If you have a dream, just go for it. Pursue it. I got multiple dreams that I'm aiming for. I'm putting all my eggs into one basket. One more thing. I'm sorry, but one more thing. Will I ever bury the hatchet with Moosh? Will I ever bury the hatchet with this fucking fat ass? No. No. Fuck no. Fuck that shit, man. I am never bearing the hatchet. I'm at a point where I cross family, and you don't cross family. All the other artists didn't cross, but I did. So, hey, at least what I'm aware of. So, but yeah, I'm gonna leave down in the link all of the videos regarding the situation. So I'm so happy that I get to share my side of the story. And for the longest, I could have kept this private, but hey, it's a funny video, am I right? If y'all can, like I said, subscribe, like this video, and share it. I would very much appreciate it. From now on, we're gonna be Voldemort. After this, he's gonna be named Voldemort on my channel. So whenever I'm talking about him, just know that he shall not be named. He's Voldemort, okay? By the way, I should let you know that this is all just for entertainment purposes. So anything I say in this video is just all jokes and love. All love. That's all what I'm spreading. Pause. Wait, pause. Let me know what other content you want. I got a bunch of other stories that I would love to tell. Just for me, I'm walking out of this beef. I am done. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Unless, like I said, like this is something hopefully I can now really put behind me. All this taught me is never trust anyone in this music industry. To any independent artist, please keep your head up, chin up, keep going, keep making music, keep doing all these shows that you can. You don't need someone like that failure. Plus, yeah, like getting in car accidents with his managers and all this other shit. Like, nah, man, this is just my story. Thank you so much for watching my video, and check out the song, please. Thank you, Moosh, for contacting me. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been able to perform at all the festivals and lives and every other show in existence. So, yeah. You know what? I'm actually pissed on this. I don't care. I don't care. I'm fucking pissing on this. Like, Jesus. Yo. Alright, I'm done. Bye. Ride from my scams, I get live with my scams. Go get high with my scams, do a dive from my scams. Said it's all that I know, yeah, that's all that I know. Yeah, it's all, hold on. What's a scam? The definition of a scam, look no further than Moosh Money. Looking like AB mix with fat CJ, ain't that funny? First class to Philly at 2 a.m. to make your course bloody. Cause I'ma kill your family, Ted Bundy. One day,